With the New Hampshire primary 4 days away, Governor Ron DeSantis is trailing far behind both Donald Trump and Nikki Haley in the Granite State.
DeSantis spent the day in New Hampshire, but is also making regular trips to South Carolina, which holds its primary toward the end of February.
This week on Facing South Florida, CBS News Miami's Jim DeFede speaks to Aaron Navarro, the CBS News political reporter on the trail with Florida governor. But he talked about how DeSantis is being received in New Hampshire.
Well, I often run into people from Massachusetts at these events that get smaller crowds compared to Nikki Haley or Donald Trump, like significantly smaller. I think, as you mentioned, the electorate is just different. It's more independent. It's more of those moderate Republicans, maybe fiscally conservative, but more moderately on the social issues, such as abortion and some of the culture war issues that DeSantis has been waging in Florida. And frankly, he just kind of spent much less time. In mid-August, really, is when we stopped seeing him do the leapfrog of Iowa to New Hampshire, New Hampshire to Iowa. It was mainly all Iowa at that point. He would have two stops, two swings a month in October, November, and December. And obviously, after the Iowa caucus is when he came back here to New Hampshire. But for the month of September, he did not visit New Hampshire for any campaign events. So it's like an acknowledgement, and you see it in the polls, his campaign season in the polls, that DeSantis just does not have the support there to, make a difference in a meaningful way. That being said, because Vivek Ramaswamy is out, because Chris Christie is out, there are really only three options, and DeSantis has treated it as just a way to get delegates. You have to get at least 10% to get any of the state's 22 delegates. And that seems to be DeSantis' goal, at least at this point.
You talk about how after the Iowa caucuses, he's now in New Hampshire, but he stopped first in South Carolina. It seems to me that his next big place where he's going to try to, again, push those chips, although he's probably got fewer chips at this point, but push those chips is in South Carolina. Why does he think South Carolina sets up a little bit better for him than perhaps in New Hampshire?
The upstate of South Carolina is not exactly the same, but it's similar to the Iowa electorate. You have evangelical voters there that DeSantis has made overtures to. He's made some stops in South Carolina in the past that have gotten a good reception. And I was there in Greenville the day after the Iowa caucus, and he packed airport hangar beyond capacity. And it was the most energy I've seen from a DeSantis crowd in a while, especially when you compare it to his crowds in New Hampshire. They just think that that's the state that they can force Nikki Haley out of the race. They think that Nikki Haley will lose her home state. They want to maybe get her to third and surpass her, and that it'll change the race. It'll change it to just a one-on-one against Trump. The question is, once you get that one-on-one and you look at Super Tuesday, if you're the DeSantis campaign and can make it to that point, what states could you actually beat Trump in? I think that's the open question.
You can see more of Jim's interview with Aaron Navarro, as well as what Congressman Jared Moskowitz had to say about inaction in this session of Congress, Sunday morning at 8:30 on Facing South Florida.